Hey traders, what's going on? In this video, we're going to be doing a weekly Forex forecast. And if this is your first time to my channel, I do these videos once a week. We basically look at all the charts, supply and demand zones. We rank the currencies and we look at the COT reports to try to stay on the right side of the market and the same side as the big banks and institutions. That is what we try to do. And if this is your first time to my channel, hit that subscribe button if you want to follow me and learn the same mistakes and lessons that I've been learning, and try to all become profitable traders. With that being said, we'll hop right into it. This is my second time recording this video. I did a whole weekly forecast and the video never saved, so this will be my second time doing it. So I'm sorry if I'm seem a little rushed. I am a little pissed off. And just so you know, guys, I was confusing this here. The last couple weeks, I had these two opposite. I had 61%. I did the opposite here. I had these mixed up, so I did change that. That is my mistake. So basically, I was putting the short and the longs on the wrong side for the UK and Canada. So that is my fault. My mistake. I'll try not to do it again. Just wanted to let you guys know. But nothing's changed as far as the currency rankings this week goes. Everything remained the same. The COT reports did change though, but we'll go to the US dollar. I've talked about it many times. I do expect price to come lower here and for this monthly area of demand on the dollar. If you look at the COT reports here, they added some longs and got rid of some shorts. And what that means, I talked about this in the last video I recorded that didn't work. I'll just do it again. A little lesson here. So if you're short and you take, or sorry, I'll start with the longs. So if you're long, right, and you want to take profits right up here, you're selling. So essentially, if you're a bank, you're selling. Price is going to move down, right? Well, it's the same thing with shorts, right? So if you're short and then you sell your position, right, you're essentially buying back up. So that's just something I wanted to point out. I'm sure maybe it's common sense. I just wanted to point it out. So right here, they're adding longs and getting rid of shorts, which means they're essentially adding longs on both on both ends. So what I think's happening is they're kind of just making price kind of make a nice push up. I wouldn't be surprised to see price come back up to here, but actually no, I don't think price is going to come up here first at all. It's a tough one. I don't really know. We'll go to the euro because that's the one that everyone trades, right? Which is the opposite. So we'll go to the euro. They are still extremely long, but they got rid of some longs and added some shorts. So that's essentially like adding twice the shorts. It's kind of the same picture on the US dollar. So what I think is happening is we're still going to see a move down. I just think that they're kind of hedging for, maybe a push higher on the euro. So what I'm looking for, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like they're hedging, so I wouldn't be surprised to see price come down here to this 1.16 area, and I might be looking for a buying setup down there. As far as the 4-hour goes, down here, it's pretty low actually. There's a couple nice little zones in there. One's kind of tested, but yeah. So I'm still bullish on the euro. Hopefully price kind of hesitates and comes down here and we see another COT report and see, so they'll show so that the banks will show their hands a little more and see what they're doing. So, but even if price does come down here next week, I'm definitely going to be looking for a buying opportunity. And if price does come down to here, if you look at my mouse on the top right screen, my cursor, it's right exactly at that 20 period moving average. So I think that's a little more confluence there for a long push to the higher side. So we'll go to the Aussie dollar. They remain number one, but they added some longs and added some shorts, way more shorts, which kind of tells me that they're adding longs is obviously going long, but adding shorts is pushing it back down. So I think what they're doing is they're just accumulating, keeping price in this range so that they can accumulate more longs to maybe push a little higher up. Because as far as supply goes, like the most quality supply, this isn't really bad, but not a strong move away. I wouldn't be surprised to see some profit taking around here, but you know, in reality, these are the next two nice supply zones. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we see a little hesitation right now, but ultimately another move higher. So kind of the same picture on the euro. If price does come down here, I'm probably going to be looking for a buying opportunity. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this zone or wait for price to go a little lower. I'll have to wait to see when we do get to that area. But that's kind of what I see right now on the Aussie. We'll go to the USD Cad. The Canadian dollar remains the weakest currency. They are majority long on this, but they got rid of some shorts and got rid of some longs and added some shorts. Yeah, it's a tough one. They're adding some shorts here. There was a trade setup right here that I didn't take. I saw it. I had it marked out. I think I even had an order in for a second. And I said, you know what? I'm not super confident in it. And it would have been a great trade. But I didn't take it. And that's all right. Because I kind of expected price to go a little higher in this zone. If price does come up to this 4-hour area, I'm most likely going to take that short. Right there. Also based on this here, if you look at the retail sentiment, they are 63% long, 33% short. So, you know, you probably want to be doing the opposite of retail, and it's kind of the opposite of, or the same as the banks. So, I'm probably going to be looking to accumulate a short position up in this area. All right, the Japanese yen. They are majority short. They added some longs and added some shorts. So same idea. I think they're just kind of holding price in this area, accumulating a position. I do think the Japanese yen is going to get stronger. As for now, I don't really see any setups. I would like to see price break this though, and maybe come back up to here and have a nice shorting opportunity. Maybe, you know, up in this area. It's not, you know, that's not the best area. It's kind of almost tested, wicked back in. But that's what I see on that. It's not really super duper clear. We'll go to the British pound. I know I'm kind of rushing, guys. I'm just kind of pissed off that I did like a whole 25-minute video and it's not saved, and I feel like I'm doing this all over again because I am. As far as positions go, they got rid of longs and got rid of shorts. So same idea, but I mean they are a majority short on the pound. So what I would like to see is price to push up to here, maybe see another call report, have the bank show their hands one more time. Then I'll make my decision if I'm going to be using that for a shorting area to short. This weekly area has been used multiple times now. So I don't know if it's going to work again. As far as the next one goes, up here. So it would be even nicer if price did come up here for a nice shorting opportunity. That's going to take quite a long time though. So as for now, I'm kind of waiting. If price gets up here, I'll probably take a stab at that area. As far as demand goes, this demand is technically, it qualifies. It broke the momentum line, also broke a supply zone, so that technically qualifies as demand. I just don't, you know, looking at this, I'm not super eager to go long. I'm not even super eager to trade it, but I am more bearish on the British pound. All right, the USD Swiss, they still remain number 2. Remain long as well, but they got rid of some longs and some shorts. Oh, this is, what the hell? This is the wrong pair. They added some longs, got rid of, you know, not really many shorts, but they still are very, very bearish on this pair, which is bullish for the Swiss franc. It's kind of a tough one. If price does come up to here, I'm definitely going to look for a shorting opportunity. It didn't break this demand zone or this buying area, which kind of, you know, I kind of wanted it to do that. But it didn't. But nonetheless, it broke the momentum line or trend line, whatever you want to call it. So I will be looking for a shorting opportunity if price comes up to here. Like I said on the pound, hopefully we come up here. Maybe it's the next week. The banks come out with a new call report. They show their hands even more. Show even more of us their hands. And, you know, if they're adding more shorts as they come up here, well, then I'm definitely going to be looking for a shorting opportunity. All right, we're on gold. They're still very long, and they even added longs, but they added a lot of shorts too, which makes me think same idea. They're kind of keeping price in this range to accumulate a long position, because I don't think, if they would have not added longs and got rid of all those shorts, I would have said, wow, they're probably waiting for a price to move even lower, but they're still adding longs and adding shorts, so I think that they're just holding price up to accumulate long positions, and I think that they've been accumulating them this whole time here. So if price does come to this area, I'm most likely going to be accumulating some gold. Same picture with silver, guys. I mean, it's not the exact same, but they added some longs and added some shorts, but still remain very long. And I think that they're using this 2350 area to accumulate their long positions, so I do expect price to keep kind of ranging in here. Hopefully price does come a little lower, because I might be using this area for a buying setup as well. If price does come down here to this 4-hour zone on my bottom right screen, I'm probably going to take that trade. That's not it's not investment advice or anything. I'm just saying that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm probably going to be accumulating some 10-ounce silver bars as well. As far as oil goes, they still extremely long, obviously. They got rid of some longs and got rid of some shorts. So same idea, guys. I think that they are just, right here on the weekly, holding price in here for a push higher. I think that price will come up to this monthly supply, and when it does, I do think that you'll start to see it in the call reports that they're reducing their longs, because they're very, very long. So I think that they will start reducing their longs as price comes up to here. But as far as a buying opportunity, I took this trade in the 4-hour. I don't see a buy setup yet. So what I'm waiting for, maybe on the 4-hour, I don't know if we'll see it on the daily, push up higher, create a nice buying zone that will break all this supply, and look to go long, continue that trend up. The S&P 500, we'll go over these last ones pretty quick. I don't really trade these anyways. This was kind of interesting to me. They're more long, not very much longer, but if you see this coloration here, they're starting to get that peach color here, and they got rid of some longs and added some shorts. So I kind of expect price to come down, and they clearly use this daily supply as a place to take profits. And as far as demand goes, you have this little buying area right here that I'm not super keen on, but I would maybe call buying. I did remove a lot of this, so I could see price ranging in this area. Ideally, what I would like is to see one more hand from them. If the next call report comes out, they're reducing longs and adding more shorts, well, then I'm probably going to start accumulating a short position with some inverse ETFs and all that stuff. I don't trade the S&P 500 on Oanda. The US 10-year, I missed a nice trade right here. I had this marked out, thought about it, never took it. Probably should have. But based on this, I wasn't super keen on doing it. But they got rid of a bunch of longs and a bunch of shorts. So it's kind of a tough one. I don't really know what they're doing with this. Price is very overextended though. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a pullback in this US 10-year market. It would really suck if this was the final turning point and I missed it, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. All right, natural gas. Wait, what happened there? Okay, natural gas, still pretty long. Not that much longer, but they added longs and added shorts. So a lot of profit taking has been going on in a lot of these markets. And we're at this monthly area of supply. So I wouldn't really be surprised if, we kind of stay in this range here as maybe accumulate a long position up to here. So it's kind of a range. Maybe buy down here, sell up here. I'm just not super, I'm not, it's not like the Swiss, right? Where it's like, clearly they're shorting the Swiss or going long in the Swiss, shorting USD Swiss. So it's kind of a tough one. I'm not really keen to put my money anywhere. If somebody had a gun in my head and said, what are you doing? I'm probably going long. And where am I going to go long at? There's a couple areas here on this daily time frame that I don't think are that bad for a setup. Anyways, guys, that was this week's Forex forecast. I'm sorry I kind of rushed it. Like I said, this is my second time recording this video. But yeah, if you made it this far, let me know. Let me know how your trading week goes, and let me know which pairs you're watching. Take care. Cheers.